MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Boston, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
that's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second. Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Batting third.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there. How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Buster Posey now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there for strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Machado now on 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Segura for one. On to first as they get the double play to get. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Check swing grounder to the right side. Rizzo comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting eighth.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes this the other way to right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Cubs are. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses.
2-1.
That time, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Cruz has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Now here's a swing, and he's got the ground ball pitch working this inning. This one's over to first base. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, right fielder.
From the stretch, Nelson Cruz is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock going back, and they'll need to run this down around the 368 marker. The runner scores from second. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. Wood has his target. 1-1 on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit in. To the shift.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Now Beltre swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. Looking up is Contreras, and that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Standing in now, Buster Posey, as he sends it on the ground to first. Rizzo is there. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Michael Conforto.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun racing back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Drilled on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful. Here's Ryan Braun now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
Number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Segura runs. Pitches a called strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Line drive to center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
First baseman number 44.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ready with the 2-0. Out of play off to the right. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Digging in to try it again. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Machado now on 0-1. Right side, hit hard. To second for one. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Red Sox 1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch that changed up down. Just didn't get him to go after it.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Michael Conforto stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded up the first baseline. Another try at 2-2. Right side. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, number 19.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-0. Two and 0 count and the pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And another foul ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Adrian
in there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is foul right side. And there's ball 1. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Left fielder number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Ball 1.
Outside.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
That's a ball.
And he misses 2-1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul wide of first. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Red Sox have cut the lead to 4-2 now.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Your attention, please.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Koji Uehara enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And thanks to the home run. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 2.
Gene
Second
Segura
baseman,
standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Hot shot on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Felipe Rivero is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs,
Xander Bogaerts is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Rivero.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go. Ready once again, Trey Turner is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Holler is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman,
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3.
Your
Wade
attention,
Davis
please.
comes on from
Now
the
pitching
pen,
for the
hoping to
Cubs,
finish this one off
number
here in the top of the
71.
ninth. Here's the second
Wade.
baseman, Jose Altuve. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on.
The
Whatever
right
they
fielder,
discussed
number
coming
34.
into this game has
Bryce
worked out beautifully.
Harper.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there he goes towards second. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number 1.
The batter, number 99.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Altuve is on his way home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. They continue
Now
to just
batting,
chip away at
baseman,
you. Now the tying
Anthony
run is on base.
Rizzo.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Step on the bag for 1. The throw will go to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
The third baseman, number 13.
So digging in now, Manny Machado. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. And the throw will be in time as they'll wind up stranding the possible tying run at third base. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender one run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Aaron Sanchez earns his first win of the season. Alex Wood takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. Wade Davis closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody. From the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and their bitter rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nolan Arenado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit in.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Comes the second baseman Jose Altuve to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Altuve.